Well, most of us have been a victim, or we've witnessed at least a victim of road rage.
In 2023, nearly 6,000 traffic collisions happened right here in San Diego County, and about 3 out of 4 of those crashes involved aggressive driving behaviors. We've all seen it. Officer Esteban Hernandez with the CHP is joining us now live in studio with a breakdown of that issue. Officer Hernandez, thank you so much for being here, and I know you have some great advice about keeping safe out on our roadways, and we were just talking about what you see out there, and you're in a marked vehicle and yet you still see it.
Yeah, so look, aggressive driving has become a major concern for motorists throughout California. And the numbers have changed since. So in 2024, just for San Diego County, they accounted for nearly 13,000 traffic collisions, resulting in about 17,000 injuries. And yes, a majority of those are caused by some sort of aggressive driving behavior. Now, whether that's speeding, lane changing, or tailgating.
Well, I was just going to ask you, because you say aggressive driving, does that necessarily mean it's road rage? I guess it could be.
Yeah, so aggressive driving can lead to road rage, right? It can start as a simple, maybe somebody lane changed you and maybe they didn't do it intentionally, but that's the way you took it. And so it can start with a simple hand gesture to rude gestures, maybe a verbal altercation, and even throwing an object at a vehicle. But then it can quickly escalate to violence, and it can lead to ramming other people off the roadway, just threats of violence, just anything really to harm an individual.
I mean, look at this video right here. So you see,
oh wow,
that is absolutely, well, just so for the folks at home, just so you know, that the motorcyclist was seriously injured, survived that, which is almost amazing, because you saw that was completely intentional for the driver in the van there. Obviously, there's words being exchanged, and that's you know, you watch something like that and you have to wonder, is that even worth it?
No.
No.
Definitely not. In cases like that, I mean, who knows the backstory, right? It could have been both persons' problem, you know, maybe both of them were the problem, would have maybe one or the other. But the best thing that you can do in a situation is give yourself distance. Distance is your best defense. Do not engage with the aggressive driver. Do not make eye contact. Do not respond with aggression.
You know, the one thing that I see out on the roadways a lot, especially with my long drive coming, you know, down from North County all the way down here to work, is that I see speeders and people who are really just impatient. They're not leaving early enough. Can you talk about the mindset that leads to aggressive driving? Because I believe it's just people who aren't scheduling their time appropriately, so then they have this heightened anxiety, and then that can play out on the roadway.
Yes, now look, it's no secret. We know that San Diego freeways at times, they can get congested, right? Especially during peak commute hours. Now you add these recent warm summer days, maybe somebody had a bad day at work. Well, these are all factors that can trigger short tempers. And so remember, just give yourself time in the morning or afternoon, leave a little bit earlier, drive to arrive, drive safe. And again, if you find yourself in this situation, the best thing to do is disengage.
I think sometimes that's key, is that you don't realize, one, you don't know what someone is walking through. And the other thing is, maybe don't take things so personally. I think sometimes, I mean, whether it's your car or another vehicle, if the person, like you said, is just trying to get through, it's going to happen to somebody potentially. It's not necessarily person. It's easier said than done. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I learn, like, oh, I need to work on my patience today.
Oh, sure. I think we all do.
Yeah.
We're human beings, and you know, we have emotions, and sometimes if we're in a bad mood, that can also lead to aggressive driving. That can lead to possible road rage, especially with people who, let's say, have a short fuse. And those are the ones you got to look out for, because you might not be an aggressive driver, right? But if you come across one who's a very aggressive driver and you're in a bad mood, all of a sudden that could escalate and become very dangerous.
You know what, Officer, real quick, I hate to cut you off, but before we let you go, what are some of the consequences that we might face if we're involved in some type of road rage and then can cause injury? Yeah,
I'm glad you bring that up, because if you're involved in some sort of road rage altercation, your driver license can be suspended or revoked. Right, you can be facing heavy fines, and you can even be thrown in jail for a misdemeanor or felony charge, depending on the consequences. And not to mention, if you get convicted or some sort of citation, your insurance rates are going to skyrocket. It's going to cost you $1,000 a year.
And I think the best advice, if you can give drivers out there, would be you come across somebody who obviously is having mental issues, because a lot of times you'll see people and they're throwing up all kinds of signs and things like that with their hands that are not appropriate. The best thing to do is to back off, but it can be so hard because you feel like you got slighted by this person, but you really have to be the bigger person. Can you talk about really drawing back and withdrawing from that person, because it could end up costing you your life?
Or someone else's.
Yes.
Yeah, it could. I'd say give people the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they didn't see you when they backed out of that parking spot, or maybe they didn't see you as they made the lane change. For whatever reason, take a deep breath, roll that window down, feel the San Diego breeze, and let it go.
It's perspective.
Yep.
Don't take things so personally. Officer Hernandez, we want to thank you for your time.
Great advice.
Thank you for being here.